Hello, it's Monday, June 15th, and that means two things. First off, Thursday should be a national holiday already, right? Right? And it's time for the lighting industry news brief, Nailed's very own little video news segment, also available on audio, and it's brought to you by KeystoneTech.com. We're going to talk about their direct drive DX2 ballast bypass tubes made in America. These are UL Type B line voltage tubes, single or double-ended wiring, versatile, simple, shunted, not shunted. Do what makes sense for you, no matter what. They're going to save you at least half of your energy costs compared to your average F32T8. That's KeystoneTech.com, or the link in the description. News. The industry is beginning to make statements on racism and social justice, including Edison Report and the IES board and staff. Read their comments on current scenarios where links are available. I might put together an omnibus of these. Send them along if you've got any. Leducation is set to go virtual. The exhibition is planned for August 18th and 19th. More details when there are details. LED Specifier Summit has been postponed. This was set for Denver in the fall and will now take place in the spring. The IES has opened registration for their virtual conference. This is scheduled for August 24th to 28th. And then again from the 31st till the 4th. No details on precise time or precise speakers, but, well, you can sign up. NEMA has updated industry photo control standards for roadway and area lighting button photo controls. This is related to labeling, environment, and load test procedures. The Clean Energy Workers of Virginia have called for online options in virtual permitting. Dr. Figueroa has been interviewed by Edison Report on the future of lighting. Check that out on their new video platform. Selling is a contact sport, according to Kevin Wolf. He's writing for Electrical Trends. The Ethernet Alliance has launched Generation 2 of their PoE certification program. Testing across all classes will open in July. Energy Focus has reversed their stock split. On the 12th, all common stock was merged at a 5-to-1 ratio. Over on Get a Grip on Lighting, episode 139 features Robert Lee. And digging deep on one of his articles for LEDs magazine at what exactly lighting will look like in 2030. Do you like free white papers? Because there's one on electromagnetic compatibility of lighting equipment from Schaefer, discussing standards, MEC filters, design, and chokes for your perusal. Atomic blue germicidal LEDs have been approved by the FDA. My apologies. This is a UVC product tested and approved by the National Institute of Health, except nothing less. The LRC would like you to avoid the melanopic over photopic ratio as a circadian metric because it's not quite accurate enough. Please consider a few others, according to Mark Ray. The NLB has collected incandescents for disease research. As it turns out, porphyria is excavated by short wavelengths, so people with this skin condition need incandescent bulbs. They've collected 1,200 to help people with this condition. The DOE has announced $11 billion in cost savings from the Better Building Partners Initiative. These are 950 organizations participating in the initiative, and they've saved 1.8 quadrillion BTUs since they've started. David Gordon asks, "Are you my customer?" This is an article discussing how to be a salesman as channels keep changing. Free webinar from the IES about outdoor glare. Dr. Yulia Chukova, my apologies if I got that wrong, on nighttime comfort will be visible on the 18th. Cooper has integrated their germicidal UV tech with Signify germicidal UV tech. These two business units will pool their ideas, patents, experience, and other useful bits in the field going forward. Acuity has donated 20 hand sanitizer stations to banks and government offices near their headquarters and will do even more for schools once they reopen. BrightSwitch is happy to point out a few new bonuses for the summer on rebate programs in a number of jurisdictions. ICO has endorsed the NEMRA POS standards, a number of executives speaking out in favor of their recommendations. Eureka Luminaires have won 2 Red Dot Awards. The Celeste and Lily product lines have won a design award from Germany. The LED iBond IPO has been oversubscribed 11 times over. This is a Danish technology firm, and they've sold just about 5 million shares on the 9th. USAI has teamed with Feeding America, so their Lunch and Learn program matches gift cards for lunches while learning with donations to local food insecurity agencies. MCC and NIMS have won patent suits. This is Mitsubishi Chemical and the Institute for Material Science, winning 2 separate suits against Shield and Granlux related to red phosphors. Kennel has licensed disinfection lighting patents to FineLight. That's the second licensing deal they've brokered this quarter. Everlight sees large orders of UV and IR LED. Their production capacity is sold through till September. Kevin Swan has been named to TED Magazine's 30 Under 35. He's the VP at Active Electrical Supply and Fox Lighting Galleries. Real LED will give based on sales. 10% of their sales on their new website will go to St. Jude Children's Hospital. Tech trends in LED to watch. These are 7 features and applications, including Wi-Fi, Bluetooth mesh, and reverse wired IR LEDs for cooling. Keep an eye on those as you go forward. WGPG Americas has partnered with Osram. These are new electronics distributors and a lighting company working together. Axis Lighting launches a food bank program. Company is going to match cash donations and cover administration costs on this drive. Rite Aid is switching 200 stores a year to LED. Pharmacy chain, already not quite a third, were retrofitted in 2019, but as part of their energy-saving initiatives, well, more will go forward. Bit of an interesting article on smart poles for security, a few perks of smart poles across a number of applications. Qualcomm and JLC Infrastructure are investing $75 million in smart city development. This is a new partnership on Monday. The world's smart LED bulbs market might be worth $14 billion by 2023. Tejas Doshi, architect, designer, interviewed on lighting as the 4th dimension of architecture. The city of Edmonton has a new rebate program for efficiency. This is the Building Retrofit Accelerator, offering as much as $1/8 billion per building. That's more than 10,000 square feet. Ameren, Missouri tests on-bill payments. This is a shared savings plan. This is going to be a 12-month pilot in 2022. Something to look forward to. Minnesota is backing an LED law. This bill will encourage utilities to encourage customers to switch to LED. This passed entirely unopposed. Avangrid launches a residential incentive program. Connecticut homeowners may qualify for as much as $1,000 in services under this plan. Lake George is converting street and facility lighting to LED. This is a 3-year plan, and every municipally owned luminaire will be more efficient by the end of it. West Virginia has handed efficiency grants and controls to the Jackson County Development Authority. This is a 3-year state program overseen by the county agency. Hydro-Quebec expands efficiency programs. Businesses can now qualify for as much as $3 million, or 3/4 of a project's costs, across 200 efficiency measures. Pour la service en français, appuyez sur le 9. Metro Lighting is named a retail star. This is a family business in St. Louis, Missouri, receiving an award for from the Home Accessory publication. GE Current names agents for upstate New York. LightSpec's 4 offices will act as reps for the Daintree Company. Walla Walla will switch to will switch over their street lights in the fall. This is a 1,570 lamp program. Ventura County is going to replace 2,400 streetlights. In 4 weeks, all of their high-pressure sodium will be gone. Clarion, Tennessee is going to spend $100,000+ on street lamps. This is approved as of the 2nd. Sydney's Marnie Ogg is the first Australian to win the International Dark Sky Defender Award. CEA Letty has broken a Li-Fi record. This is a French team that have achieved a 7.7 gigabyte per second throughput with the power of blue micro LEDs. And if you're interested in DIY projects, you too can build the worst speaker, as per the its discoverer, creator, hacker, YouTube type person, Eric Gunnarsson. You can turn 4 12-volt DC bulbs into something that can play MIDI files badly. In terms of hirings, departures, promotions, retirements, Glockner has named Ricardo Campos as National Sales Manager, as well as LED Solutions Manager. GE Current hires Larry Smith as VP of Key Accounts, and the WEEF has appointed Mario Dreisman as Managing Director. And that is the lighting industry news brief for this week. Thank you again to Keystone. Thank you again to Nailed. Get associated, get educated. And if you're watching this on Lighted or through the NAED, thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next week. Enjoy the music. Until then, like, subscribe, leave a rating, do what you do. Happy Monday.
Because your eyes are saying hypnotized, but a lot of you touching like my life. So my darling, I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to ruin my baby. This world is time for me. Want to be there, want to be there, want to be there, smell that. to be.